Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So as we already discussed about lines and angles, the basic terms like how to draw a line, how to form an angle, now we will learn about types of lines. Let's start with it. Types of lines. We have different type of lines. First type is horizontal line. First one, horizontal line. So how to form horizontal line, huh? Horizontal line will be like this one. This is horizontal line. Okay, na? In this form. Second one we have vertical line. So how to draw vertical line? Vertical line will be in this form. Okay. Standing position, we are calling it as a vertical line. So sleeping position, horizontal line, standing position, vertical line. Moving to the third type of line, that is slanting line. So how to form slanting line? Like already we did vertical line in standing position. Now if it will move like this kind of line, or in this kind. This one we are calling it as slanting lines. This one or this one. Okay now? Slanting lines. Moving to the fourth one, we have parallel lines. So how to form parallel lines and what it is? Like we have these two markers. Okay, one line is parallel to another one. So one marker is parallel to another marker, means they both will same in each and every point. If we will move in this side or in this side, they both will remain equal. Equal? No, they will remain parallel. Okay now? So let's draw two lines. This is first line and this is second line. Okay now, these two lines are parallel to each other, means if we will extend these two lines, any possibility they both will meet at a common point? No, they will remain parallel till infinite. Okay, so one more thing, the distance between these two will be equal. If we will measure the distance from this point to this point, this is 3 centimeter. This one and this one is 3 centimeter. So if we will check the gap now, this one also 3 centimeter. Everywhere it will remain 3 centimeter only. So they are on a fixed position like this to this. So these position will remain same and each and every point. It will not become like this and second time this one. No, this is not possible. It will remain fixed. Okay. So this is all about parallel line. Moving to the next type of line, that is intersecting line. Fifth one we have intersecting. So what is intersecting line? Like parallel lines, we have these two lines. Now if they meet at a common point, this is one line, this is second line. These two lines meet at a common point. We are calling it as intersecting lines. Okay now? So one line in this form, or it can be any position. It's not fixed. Always we will call this one. No, it will be changed like this one and another it will be this one. But the important thing is they meet at a common point. This common point we are calling it as, because they are intersecting lines. So this point we will call intersecting point. Okay na? And the namings will be A, B, C, D. Any names you can assign, and this point we can call O. Okay? When two lines meet at a common point, they form angles. We discussed now, they form angles. Now if we will check this angle and this one, these two angles are equal or smaller, greater. If we will check this one, this angle is lesser than the second angle. Okay na, are they equal? No, they are not equal. This is the bigger angle or greater angle and this is the small angle. Okay, now about angles we will discuss further. Okay, moving to the next type, we have perpendicular lines. So how to draw perpendicular lines? Like intersecting lines means in this form. It can be in this form, it can be in this form, but they meet at a common point. Okay, but in perpendicular lines they form a plus sign between it. Yeah, they will intersect. Obviously these two lines will intersect at a common point. Okay, but they form a plus sign between them. So let's draw a perpendicular line. This line. These lines are perpendicular. This line is perpendicular the second line and meet at a common point. Let's assign a naming as O. These angles are equal or not? Yes. These all angles will be equal. If you will check the same position in this side and this side, all sides the position will be fixed. So we are calling this equal angle as right angle. Okay, now so this is the symbol of right angle. Whenever you will see this symbol represents right angle. Okay, so we have to use a special device, that is protractor. How to check it? We will place, this is a center point, so this point we will place with it, like in this center position O, and here it is given the numbering as 0 degree, 10 degree, 20 and all the degrees till 180 degrees. Okay, and if you will check in this side, these angles also will be till 180 degree. Okay, now we want to measure this angle, so we will put like this and we will start counting from this side, 0, 10, 20, 30 till 90. So the standing, this vertical line we will call a 90 degree angle, because they are perpendicular to each other. You can measure it. This one 90 degree angle. Okay, now so that means we can say 90 degree angle is right angle. So each angle is 90, 90, 90. Okay, so when two lines are perpendicular to each other, they form right angle, that is 90 degrees. Okay, now we want to learn about angles using an example of a clock. Okay, we are using two rays, that is OA and OB. Now what about this one? If we will check it properly, as you all can see, this one like a perpendicular, these both rays are perpendicular to each other, and like perpendicular lines it will also form a which angle? It will form a right angle. So which angle it is? It is a right angle. When it will form a 90 degree, it is called a right angle. Okay, then what about if we will form the angles in this side? Can we call this angle also 90 degrees? No, it's not 90 degree. If we will check this one, can we call this angle as a right angle? No, not 90 degree. So what we will call if values are less than 90 degree? Let's learn about it. Okay guys, so let's start our types of angle. First type of angle we have acute angle. Acute angle means whenever we will get the values smaller than 90 degree, lesser than 90 degree. This is 90 degree. If we will get a value less than, so AOB, can we say this angle is a right angle? No, this is smaller or less than 90 degree. So these all angles, like this angle or this angle or this one, these all angle we can call it as acute angle, because they are not 90, they are less than 90. Okay, now so whenever we will get the values less than 90, we are calling it as acute angles. So let us categorize it as acute angles. So angles less than 90 degree, all angles are acute angle. So let's give it naming as smaller than 90 degree. We are calling it as acute angle. Let's check if we have this angle. Okay, now what about this angle? Acute angle. If you will check this angle, so all these angles which are less than or smaller than 90 degree, they all are acute angle. Okay, moving to the second angle, we have right angle. What about the right angle? Whenever we will get exactly 90 degrees. Exactly 90 degree angle. We already discussed about the exactly 90 degree. This one. We are calling it as right angle. Moving to the third type of angle. So what is straight angle? If we will get a straight line. So this angle we will call it as a straight angle. Okay. So what is the value of this angle if we will measure it? Okay. So we will use our protractor to measure it. We will cover a semicircle. So the value is 180 degree. If it will form a straight line, it will form a straight angle. So it is exactly 180 degree. Okay, now how it can be? It will be like this. Okay. Fourth type we have obtuse angle. So what about obtuse angle? If we will check this one, this is 90 degree now. Right angle, this one straight angle. Okay, let's give it naming as straight angle. Okay guys, so this is right angle, this is straight angle. So in between angles, these all angle we will call it as obtuse angle. That means value more than 90 degree, bigger than 90 degree, but can we count for straight? No. Smaller than straight angle. Okay na? So it will come in between two angles. Right angle, straight angle in between. So we can say angle smaller than 180 degree and bigger than 90 degrees. Okay na? So if we will get a value more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree, these all angles we will call it as obtuse angle. Now if we will check AOB, this angle is an obtuse angle. Now what about this angle? What about this angle? AOB. This is also an obtuse angle. Now moving to the fifth type of angle, that is reflex angle. So what is reflex angle? Okay, let's understand using clock. Okay now. Okay, categorize it as obtuse angles. So all the values in between we will call it as obtuse angle. Okay, now what happens if we will take an angle more than straight angle? What will be the value and what is the name of this angle? Now we will move to this side, this one. So AOB, what is the value of this complete, like this one, from this point to that point? Okay na? Or from AOB, the angle will be in this position, this one. We will call these angles as, come on guys, we will call these angles as reflex. That means bigger than 180 degrees and smaller than 360 degrees. Okay na? That means if we will get the value more than 180, yes, more than straight angle, yes, these all angles we will call as reflex angle, but less than this one. So what is this angle? We will discuss after that. So moving to the next type of angle, that is complete angle. Complete angle. So how to form a complete angle? If we will start from point 0, moving in this form, create a circle or a round. We will call from 0 degree to 360. This one we will call it complete angle. Okay now? So let's give it naming as complete angle. It will start from 0 degree and in between straight angle to complete angle. In between these two angles, these all angle will be reflex angle. Okay now? So exactly 360 degrees. But sometimes we are calling it as 0 degree also. But 0 degree means it is not even started. Okay na? So complete angle we will say from 0 degrees to complete a round, then we will call as complete angle. Okay. So let's take a revision of all type of angle starting from the acute angle. Acute angle means more than 0 degree. 0 degree we will not count in acute. So more than 0 degree until 90? No, before 90. So if it will reach to 90 degree, we will call it as right angle. So less than 90 or smaller than 90, all the angles we will call as acute angles. Okay na? Then exactly 90 degree, right angle. Okay. And if we will get value more than 90, all these angles we will call as obtuse angles. Okay. Then if we will get a straight line, so this straight line we will call it as straight angle. Okay na? Now if we will get a value more than straight angle, these all angles we will call it as reflex angle. Okay. Now if it will move to the starting point, this is the starting point and this is the ending point. So this one we will call it as complete angle. Complete round is 360 degrees. Okay. So this is all about angle. In the next video, we will discuss more about angles and lines. If you like the video, do like. If you feel it's worth of sharing to someone, do share it and subscribe to see more updates. See you in the next video. Bye.